All right, this one's going to be the last one for me today. It's Friday for me. Um, Whenever you get this, hopefully you are shuffling your playlist so you get randomized orders of these questions because I've just been making them in order of the way we run our class. All right. Anyway, if you haven't already, um, pause your video, try it. Okay, time to go over. In the human body, the steroid, aldosterone, that's a hormone. um, released by the adrenal glands. That's your kidneys to regulate sodium and potassium. All right, well, that's pretty technical stuff so far. But it's okay. So you're likely to see words you've never heard of before, and you're likely that your teachers have never even I've never even mentioned that these words before in our class, and you're likely to see that. So just kind of ignore those distractors and try to get to the core of the question. All right, this regulation helps control blood pressure. All right, that's what that hormone does. Balance the fluids and that's it. Goes right to the question. All right. Well, I don't think there's a class in our country, a high school general biology class, that teaches this stuff. All right. So whatever all that stuff was said is shouldn't have any factor. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do teach that stuff and I don't. Anyway, Um, which statement best describes this process of regulation in the body? All right, so I'm thinking like the only thing we can go off is that word, right? That's all we have. Regulation in our class means homeostasis. So, what describes homeostasis? All right, answer is A. Feedback system maintains homeostasis. Okay. Um, that's not a good question. One fourth, one out of every four, or 25% of this test does not count toward your grade or your score. All right, they're known as field questions. All right, field questions. So they're put on there to help develop future tests. All right, so a lot of times, sometimes you'll get a question that's really, really hard or really, really easy, and if that's the case, they're probably field questions and they're not going to be used, and rather a lot of them are the ones that get released to us. So this may have been a field question. All right, there. Here's the point. If you get a question that's really, really easy or really, really hard, don't get over confident or too discouraged because it could have been a field question. Good chance. All right. It is a response that is only a result of. Hold on a minute. It is a response that is only a result of. I don't know. What do we? We don't talk about that. It's a response by the body that is only used only in extreme situations. We don't we don't learn about that. Maybe in higher biology classes, but no. These are never going to be the answers on your test. Medical intervention in extreme situations. No. It's a feedback system that moves the body farther from equilibrium. That is called um, positive feedback loop. That's also never going to be the right answer unless they're asking you for the wrong answer. All right, because homeostasis is a negative feedback loop. Maintaining means negative feedback loop. All right, so this is wrong. D is wrong. All right, this is I'm just curious. What? 72% of students get this one right. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this or something. All right. Obviously, students did really well with this one. So, what is the state saying about this? Curious. The hormone, aldosterone. The students aren't. They expect the students to know that. This regulation, referring to now, human body systems are constantly monitoring and responding to changing environment conditions. Okay, which means that this response, all right, so they're clearly expecting students to know what this is. That's not reasonable. So students have gotten this right for some other reasons, I'm betting. All right, I don't expect students to know any of this stuff, and I doubt they knew that stuff in order to get the question right. All right, I'm babbling now, so I'm gonna stop. Um, keep checking in tomorrow. I'll make some much more. I'll make some much more. All right, and get some more extra credit opportunities.